brake drums are clean. Use clean hands. Make sure that you are very clean. This is the last part, probably the most important. I always throw a couple of bolts on it in case this thing wants to creep away from you and fall on your foot. Not good. Okay, so you've got your caliper hung here, and you can swing it forward. What I try to do is I keep it wired up, so if it's going to take a fall, it's not going to be a long ways, and I wire it until I got it so now it won't hit the ground. I've also got this keeper here for the hose taken off, because if you don't, you're going to end up pulling on it if it falls. So the most important thing on this is to make sure that your pads are pushed in and they're out as far as they can be. And it's kind of tricky. You just got to sort of get it in on one edge and sort of worry it in. And you can see once you get one bite on it, you're totally golden. So you can just push everything forward and it goes in. Use your legs, get a small stool. Make sure you have a small stool to sit on. It really helps because your knees are actually going to be what's helping you. Leave the wire on and then get your bolt and find the top one. And you got to kind of just play with it and move your knee back and forth until you start taking a couple threads. And it's kind of tricky. And you don't want to strip it. This is the hard part. Okay, once you know you've got a good bite on it, take it in as far as you can with your fingers. If you're going to cross a thread, you won't be able to do it with your fingers. And then push up with your knees so you can release the pressure on the nut so it'll go in with your finger. If it won't go in with your finger, then you've probably cross-threaded. Back it out and try it again. Then when we're done with that, we grab the second nut and go in the back. Do the same thing. Now that we've got the top secure but loose, we can just rock this back and forth, and it's really easy to find the threads like I just did. And that's pretty much it. Then you use an impact wrench. The most important thing when you're putting these in is impact the heck out of these. Put them in tight, tight, tight. I had two mechanics tell me that because these things rattle and everything with time, they've had them blow out the caliper. If this caliper comes up, it will lock the brake, and you might get into just a horrible accident. So be really, really careful when you're. That's probably one of the most important things to do. That's it.